Hello. So, before I actually jump into the game itself, there is a lot I do want to say. So I do apologize if this intro ends up being a little bit lengthy, as a byproduct of that result. Look at me, trying to sound all fancy. Using my words. So I've noticed a lot of things between the previous recording and now. Primarily through looking through the old footage, editing the videos, and I could be 110% wrong with the information, but I am pretty confident in the fact that this game has multiple endings. Now how you trigger those endings, I'm not necessarily sure. I know there are some hints, I would imagine, due to the messages that were left by the author, in the sense that where is it? And then yeah, he says here, if you recognize my symbol, you will know what to do. So there are some hints that can lead me to these alternate routes. Now that being said, if I spend too much time just diddling around, if I don't know what to do, I will relegate myself to a guide. I don't want to, but I'm not gonna waste all day trying to figure out these endings. Time is of the essence, unfortunately. That being said, I do want to see as many as I physically can in this video. I want to try to explore all of them because I really do like this game, and I want to see the rest of whatever remaining story there is. That being said, because I'm pretty much gonna be going through the same sort of timeline, essentially, outside some minor differences, I will be skipping a lot. So if I end up essentially like cutting around a lot of stuff, that's why. With all that said, yeah, let's play the game and let's see some alternate endings. Yeah, okay, because I really want to see the story. I'm really curious. I don't know if it's going to unlock the secret double. I don't know if there's gonna be any sort of like true secret ending, but I am curious to just see the remaining of the game. So yeah. Let's play some more one shot. I should also say as well, just really quickly, right before I get too far, I am gonna try to do all this in one video if possible. Keep in mind, if I am not able to do that, right, I will split the video in two. I don't want to have a 2-hour video. Not saying there's anything wrong with a lengthy video. I actually like long videos. It's one of the things I actually used to do before I started posting, for the most part, trying to post every day. So I am gonna try to make this one video, but if it ends up taking too long, I will split these recordings. I just want to make that apparent now. I don't want to get to like the end of this potential like part 1 of 2, and then maybe we're like, what? Why isn't it one video? I just wanna. I want that to be like off the gate. Okay, I don't want any surprises. Hey, hi, how are you, little one? I'm fun. Hey, I be 18. God, are you real? Mama told you you're fake. I shouldn't be making jokes like that. I'm so sorry. This could sound real, but have we met before? No, not really. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. It's a loop. It's stupid to dupe. I don't know who you are though. This is a weird feeling to have. It's okay, honey. Let it go. Let it go. I bet I'm just being silly. Oh, that's right, little one. You're just being silly. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you. Let it go. For the first time. Yeah. It's nice to meet you, honey. There we go. Got the crowbar. Go back. We need to open the box. That will give us a power thing. We can then... No, we can't fix that. That's right. We need to get the screwdriver. So it'll probably be best to go over to silver first before we do that. I will say, I am curious to see how much of this route changes exactly. If it's simply just very minute thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say fancy. Listen, I want to be a big brain, okay? I'm not. I'm a dum-dum. We know this. I am curious to see if this route does change in big ways, or if it's primarily just small details that changes, because you can already see from time to time, right, there's already been changes that are happening, right? Very small stuff, specifically around Nico and the entity, right? How they are sort of aware of your presence, which, already speaking, right, that is a very fascinating point to say. It is interesting how the entity, essentially, I would say the author, but the author is making notes post leaving the world, I would assume, so I can't really count them, right? It's just interesting how Nico specifically and the entity are the only two who actually know all the changes going on compared to everyone else. I am curious to see if any of the other NPCs, if you will, NPC characters, sorry. Okay, listen, they're not real! They're not. I am curious to see if any of the other characters in the game have that sort of feeling, or if it's just primarily Nico and Entity due to their sort of involvement in the plot. God, I gotta... Charles. Use your teleport. If you don't teleport around, this is gonna take a lot longer than it should. I don't know why, it's just a bad habit. I'm just like, yeah, it's empty now, yeah. I don't know why, I'm just like, yeah, I could walk. I mean, I want to see the world. What do you, wait, what? What? Is that what, not you. Oh, that's right. We need to get the camera. All right, I knew I was forgetting something. I'm about to say, what do you not, what was the point of the screwdriver? I need to go into the cave. Obviously. The camera doesn't seem to be any different over there. I really do want to check as much as I physically can, just because, oh, that's right. We need the, I completely forgot. We need, wait, what, huh? Be rude to leave now? Was that always there? I don't remember that. Oh! Okay, that was definitely not there before. Are you okay? You were starting to black out. I saw something. Huh. It was like a really short dream just now. Yeah, sort of a vision, if you will. Oh? I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye. That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, you know, now that you mentioned it, there is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines, despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of just like a dream, and he was up close. Sounds like sounds like some kind of visual glitch or hallucination. Whatever it is that living being is. Does that robot you know of have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. Yeah, now you mention it, Nico is the only one in this universe that does have yellow eyes. I assume because of the Messiah business. I would not know. Oh, I never met him myself, but you're aware of his existence. So you know! But you don't. How odd. Only heard of him from a friend of mine. Oh, your friend, huh? Hold on, something's in my pocket. Oh, yeah. The book. I was wondering that was gonna come up because we had that from the beginning. Then again, who did we get the book from initially? Didn't we get it from, was it Gallica? Gallica's not the name. Galmica? The feather guy. Him or Magpie? Wasn't it them we got that from? I don't remember that glowing before. What is this? Yeah, that was gonna be my question. Where did you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple of pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book. Oh? However, I've only seen his books with black covers on the cover. If he went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor. Oh yeah, that's rare phosphor that people think the sun is made out of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. Well, in this timeline, yeah. I can show you if you like. Oh, can you? Oh, my friend gave me this a long time ago. Oh wow, she even shows the amber a lot earlier. Pretty! It is quite pretty, isn't it, Nico? Oh, look like there's a glow in the necklace too. I apologize, I haven't been doing my Nico voice. I've just been so intrigued in the test. Like the book! Well, it is the same person. Black Clover. Black Clover! You think it's someone else? Copycat? Oh, that's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing. Yeah, that was right after your vision then. Yeah, this has to mean something. Does it? Because something like this happened in the refuge, but nothing started glowing as a result. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Interesting. Oh, I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Yeah, maybe it's telling us we should come here? Which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. Was that a pun? Track! I swear to God. It's gonna be a long day if we're playing these types of games. Yeah, so it is definitely referring to this. Maybe you should go inspect the journal a bit closer. Yeah, sister, I did. What else do you want? Yeah. I'm not sure entirely what I should do. I was afraid this was gonna happen. A scenario where I'm not sure what I should do. Great. Yeah. It's not like there's necessarily anything else I can do in there. Okay, sorry. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to leave. No, I can do that. Okay, I couldn't. But that is so interesting. Oh yeah. And there's actually a bunch of clovers around the robot, huh? You know, I never really thought about that. I mean, granted, the clover is something you never really knew much about until until the whole sort of ideal with the refuge, I think, right? The refuge is when you really start to learn about the author. It's just interesting, the fact that there are actually a lot of clovers in the previous areas, which I guess would leave the trail where the author, because the author did mention how he explored, right? So it is interesting to think about how the author was technically around these parts before. It's just that you didn't know he was there for the most part. How interesting. So I assume we won't really be able, we need to return there probably after we return the power, because the page is glowing blue. That's the only thing I think of. So we shouldn't really be back there until we turn on the power. The issue is we can't really fix the gen until we get the gloves. In order to get the gloves, we need the gauntlets, and I don't really remember how to open. No, you have to, because the computer gave us that, right? Yeah, the computer is the thing that gave us oh, you don't have to. Okay, never mind. I'm just dumb. I was gonna say, I'm like, didn't we get the clue from the entity? I'm like, wait, how does that work? Okay, that's right. We can just stick it in. We just need to get the lens. We stick it in, bada bang, bada boom. It's fixed. Nice. And now we can talk to the entity and get the code for the, can't think. The gas mask. There we go. The code you need is 577598. Well, that's not right. I was gonna say, though I don't remember the code, that was definitely not it. It was like 104 629 or something like that. Like, it was in that sort of ballpark. This was not the original code. It could be the fact that it changes, or maybe that just has a... I wasn't done. God damn it. Maybe the code is just like a random thing that prevents you from cheating, or maybe the code being different might hint that maybe it has something different aside. I mean, I guess we're gonna find out. What's on the site, Nico? All right, let's see. Oh, it's just a gas mask, so it does change. But the fact that it doesn't have all the previous stuff there, just a bit odd, is it? Oh! Not, what is that? Forgot about that. Oh, that's right, I can't fill anything up with gas here. I forgot this is too tall. But if I recall, we do get pair of gloves. Yeah, rubber dubber in the bubber. We got the glove. Let's go. Now we can use the gloves to fix the lens, to fix the power box that we already fixed. Charles! I'm gonna shut up. Just gonna play the game. Gosh, giant, we should be over here. Okay, we pretty much done everything we need to, right? Because the power's back on. We pretty much have the oops, sorry, bumped the old mic. We have the power solution. We have the solution, the asset that we need to fix the robot. The issue is there's still something we can do here, right? Like, we're not necessarily done. What's also interesting as well is that the train journal only specifically lights up when you're in the cave. So we do have everything we need if we want to leave. The issue is I just have a feeling that's not right. Oh, I guess we also don't have the amber amulet. I guess we do technically need that as well if we want to leave. Oh, that's new. Oh, does she always ask that if you leave? I thought that was only a thing you would receive if, actually, oh, okay, she normally asks that. That's interesting. This is also the thing I do like about this new run, is I'm learning sort of new information I didn't know before, even if it is sort of stuff that's not really that impressive. Just the fact that if you actually leave, she will ask that. I only thought that was asked because I asked. That's interesting. Sorry, just little details. I really do love it. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what to do. I don't want to cheat. However, I don't want to leave and then be screwed. So I am going to double check a guide just to make sure there's nothing else. I do apologize. I don't want to waste my time. Okay, I'm just gonna be blunt. So I'm gonna look at the guide. Do apologize. I will be right back. And if there is nothing else here, then we'll be moving on to the Glen, the home of the green. Okay, here we go. That is scary. Knowing that, huh? That's interesting. I didn't actually know that. That's cool. Sorry, I'll share this information as soon as I'm done reading what I need to do. Just that's a little cool, but also concerning, I gotta say. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, it doesn't. Oops. Didn't mean that, but true. It doesn't seem like there's anything else I need to do here. I think I am good to move on to the Glen. That being said, I did see some stuff that is rather interesting. So in the original one-shot, I don't know exactly. Oh, I know exactly how it would have worked. Okay, no, my brain just thought of it. So in this game, right, this version of this game, and I do apologize. I know it's not necessarily interesting. Listen, I just want to talk about. She lives out near the main entrance. I would have given the coordinates, but have you talked to Head Engineer yet? Oh, sorry, I didn't show him my bling bling, my ding ding. All right, let's go. What? I be 18? Is that alright if you let me take a nap? Oh, before we go. Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that it was required that you had to let her sleep. Not saying I'm not down for it. I'm down to. I just didn't realize that was part of the game. Yeah, okay, there's no new dialogue there. It is interesting, right? The bed mechanic is essentially a, God, I forgot the, look at the amber! Thank you. Let's go. I will punch you, bot. It'll probably help. Hey, it'll probably hurt me more than it'll hurt you. But I swear to God, if you don't take me across this goddamn river, I'll throw you overboard. We'll drown together. I swear to God, bro. Just like that, we reached the Glen. I was gonna say, it is interesting, right? Again, this is the only new information I have because, and this is actually one of the reasons why I also kind of want, on my own time at least, if not watch a playthrough, on my own time, to play the original game. Just see one of the differences because, funny enough, there is a difference. So the bed is used in the original game. It's used as a save feature, where in this version of the game, it's not. And that's actually really fascinating because primarily for the reason that if you are to leave the game at any point, right? Like when you leave the game in this, it saves your progress, everything's good. And then when you come back to it, the game's like, huh, you there, Imagine 18? Like it's just, Nico's being aware of the fact that, you know, things have changed. Where in the original version, if you quit the game early, right, if you don't use the bed, because the bed does close the game, right, it's used as a way to save the game. If you just leave the game, you essentially kill Nico, which is a little dark, gotta say, right? Like it shows a picture of the, it shows a picture of like the main menu with the light bulb cracked, pretty much saying that when you left the world, you killed Nico. I guess in some ways, maybe emphasizing that you, I guess, cracked the, you potentially cracked the light bulb by doing that. I'm not sure entirely how that works, but still, it's one of those things that's really cool. It's just one of the small things you generally just wouldn't know unless you played the original version, which is just, it's just really cool. Really cool nonetheless. Very dark! Good preference. Very dark. But still, very cool nonetheless. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm walking. All right, now that we've given the sun to the plant lady, all we need to do, I say plant lady, sorry, she does have a name, I just don't remember it. We need to just free the sister, and once we free the sister, we'll be good to go. I know the password's literally right there on my screen, but I think if I recall, it was something along these lines, right? No? Yes? Am I wrong? I'm wrong. What is? Oh, I see. I've done too much. No, what? Look. Okay, fine. Let me look at this. Oh, there's a dot. I knew there was something off about what was going on there. It's a dot. Yeah, dummy. Real quick. Oh, I was gonna say I never looked in the room that she came in. Oh, you just standing there. Well. Let's go, honey. Let's what are you doing the door? Let's how'd you know that was the oh yeah, the Messiah. Okay, listen. Nonsense, adorable, cute, love the little kids, okay? Let's go! We got things to do. Okay, we don't have time to be dilly-dallying goddamn rooms. Oh, yes. The almighty block. The ultimate obstacle! The thing that thwarted me from entering these caves. How could I possibly hope to overcome the almighty block? Still dumb. Never gonna let that go. I do say, my dear lassies, I probably should be looking at my inventory from time to time just because, well, I'm trying to think. I feel like it's going to glow again, right? I mean, then again, I don't know exactly the implications of that. I don't know if it's necessarily telling me something that I didn't know before, but I should just periodically look at my book. Huh. Nico, what's wrong? Huh. You look like you're about to faint. It happened again. Earlier I was in the barren areas. The barrens! And I kinda saw something. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. A vision? Vision? Like something a prophet would see. Whoa! Little me! See the world. I mean, if you can talk to IB-18, it would make sense, right? I guess. Or not. I don't know. I've only read about it before, so. Oh. Anyways, what is this place? Looks like it used to lead somewhere. Yeah, the sacred ground. Okay, it doesn't look like the dialogue from here changes anymore. But that is interesting. Okay, so if that's the case, then I probably don't need to worry too much about it then. I imagine I'll need to look at the book anytime those visions appear, which I know where the one in the refugee is, right? Or is it going to, is it? Oh, I can just keep the book out. I didn't even realize. That would make it a lot easier. Yeah, just keep it out 24/7. You'll know when it glows. But no, okay. Well, if there's no more importance, I guess we need to get the remaining of our stuff and then just go straight to the refuge then, if that's the case. I guess you don't really need to get any new informations. I mean, I have a feeling I know what might happen, at least when we get to the refuge, because of a certain line that was played in one of the previous episodes. But still, it's just interesting. I figured we would need to oh god, not this stupid fucking puzzle. Not again. I just figured the way the author said in his notes, right? You would know what to do when you saw my symbol. I mean, I guess that means you know what to do. You would look at the book, and I guess. Ah! We done? I guess that. Oh, Ram Whisperer. I didn't get that achievement last time. Your product gets served to all the mankind in turn thinks it's cool. Yeah, I guess I was figuring it would mean like I would have to do something that would drastically change it. No, I guess it's just small things that would happen. Not necessarily anything big, but it might come to something big later. Still, just nonetheless, very interesting. Now that we are right here, there is something I actually did want to test in the original game. I just wasn't able to due to the fact that I was a little too far. I do want to say, what happens, because they give me the option, right? So out of curiosity, don't you want to find out what it says first, IB-18? Oh, what's that? A book. Not sure if I want to take books. Can't read. Oh, okay. Well, guess I really didn't go nowhere. I was just curious, that's all. Okay, so none of these things, I'm not trading that. You're not trading what, huh? Let me see! A feather? Oh, I actually need one of those. Oh, my sister. That is not a feather. That's a feather from the late prophet. Oh, probably one of the sacred items there is. How in the world did you get a hold of that? Well, I guess it would make sense for you to have one. You know, if you being the savior and all. Okay. Oh, okay, so we actually could. Okay, sorry, I was just curious, because I never traded, I never even looked into the potential of trading any of these items in the original route. I was just seeing if they have any new, anything like we actually might need for the run. No, okay, it just gives you extra dialogue that would explain. So I actually would have known that was a profit item way long before, and that probably would have given me maybe an inkling to assume the amber would also have been one if I actually talked to them. Okay, that's interesting. Real quick, and I do apologize. I know I'm trying not to dilly-dally too much. I am trying to get to essentially what is the end of this run. So that being said, there is one thing I do just want to see. It probably won't lead to anywhere, but I am just curious because you can get more information on stuff, assuming you have the item. So just out of curiosity, do I leave now? Yeah, it was nice to meet you. Really, thanks for everything. Oh, do you not have anything to say about the seed? Good luck, Nico. We believe in you. Okay, what about the trader then? I'm just curious to see if there's any more information I can glean from this item. The seed left behind by the plant lady. Oh, what if it's like, baby, can't get away with someone baby like that? Okay, I say not the bird. Hi! How'd you know I like babies? I was just curious. Okay, it doesn't do anything. How'd you know I like babies? Yeah. I was curious if be any more information. No, it's not. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, let's just let's get out of the glitch. Apologies. The babies. How'd you know I don't like babies? Maybe I do like babies. Game in the sea. Sorry. Just really funny to me. I don't know why. Oh my god. Huh. I was gonna say, right, before I left, I was always curious about this. Because I remember on the map, there was specifically a path going down. And I never saw it. And I was like, oh, is that just like a visual thing? You just tell me? No, there is a bridge. I just didn't see it. Okay. See, oh my god, this is just a completely different area I didn't even get to interact with. Because I thought there was no thing, but there is. Oh, is this just entirely robots? Hello, I have a collection of duplicate water samples. Would you like it? My program stands that organic beings need water to survive, so I shall offer it to you. Yeah. Oh, that's how you get the water for the plant lady. Oh. Hello there, mysterious blocks. How you doing? Okay. I was always curious about how you got the water for the plant lady. I assume nothing really comes out of it. It's just like an achievement. But even still, I was curious. Yes. Oh, yeah, it would make sense that every place has its own generator. I was very curious. How come you're red instead of green? Well, more of a purple than a red, but your eyes and stuff are red. I'm only here to pick up this week's small symbol. Okay, so you are from the refuge. My station is in the city soon. Oh, I see. Okay, I was just very curious how you, I was always curious how you were supposed to, you know, get the water from. I'm sure it's just nothing but achievement, but even still, that's cool to know. I'm glad we solved that mystery. The sun, Messiah. Yeah, you're on your way to the tower. All right, thank you. Hey, IB18. When I was signing the scroll, there was another name on it. Already another name on it. It was a little blurry, but I think that name was also Nico. Weird. Yeah. But still, that is interesting. A second name. So this is, in a way, kind of like it is kind of like we just reset the timeline in a sense. All right, so I'm not gonna enter the garden until we have the dirt, then we can fully plant there and see if anything comes in. I imagine nothing but just a achievement, but even still, I am curious to see if anything comes out of it. Okay, so this is something new. I did see this when I was looking at the actual text of paper, I gotta say. I actually did see this in the paper, and I was actually curious as well, because I remember when I was editing the video, I pointed this out, because I was curious what this was. This, in my understanding, is related to the new... In fact, is that actually what the current time is on my clock? It is. Okay, it is connected. That's interesting. This is, from my understanding, connected to the new ending, the Solstice ending. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents on screen above the paper. Prompt. Okay. I was gonna say, the ending called Solstice was like ironic, because that's what you type into the computer. This is a lot longer than Solstice, though, I gotta say. Oh, just... Whoa, okay, whoa. I didn't know that would work. I thought it wouldn't, because it was a lot longer than that, but okay. Assuming that's the ending, we'll go into that later. There's still a few things I want to do before just entering the elevator. There's still a few things I actually do want to explore, but that's interesting. Okay, I was actually very curious, because I remember in the original Let's Play, the original video, right? I was like, is that not the tower? Like, it just looks like one. No, the tower is the thing we see in the city. Another thing as well I want to mention, because I also noticed this. Of course I did. I'm like a dum-dum. I only noticed this after the fact, which makes me so mad at myself. I remember making the dumbass... Sorry, language. The silly little comment. I remember making the comment, right? I'm like, how is this on a lower... There's something I need to do. Okay, sorry. I was like, how is this how did we go... How was the ground considered the ground? Right? Because from my understanding, and I don't know why I just made this up. Assumption? Hello, little plot. Little plant. Didn't notice you were there. I always had the assumption that where did we get the can of food again? I don't know. I actually don't remember. Oh, that's right. We gotta plant the seed before we can get the I can't think. We have to plant the seed before we can get the dirt. That's right, I completely forgot about that. Okay. Once I plant the seed, I can go back and actually get the dirt from him, then we can finish watering the pretty little plant lady. I was gonna say, right, I remember in my original Let's Play, I was questioning this, and I don't know why I made the assumption. Whenever there's an elevator, I always assume it goes up, never down, because, listen, we can't, it's not like we could be on a higher plane of existence. It's not like these buildings are below us, guys. We're clearly below, and the elevator takes us up to a ground level. That makes sense. I remember that. I'm like, I apologize for the French. You fucking idiot. You goddamn dumbass. What do you mean is this the ground? This is above the area. That's why that is the ground. That's why the map looks like this. I remember noticing that. I'm like, you goddamn idiot. What are you talking about? How is this the ground? It's... How do you think, Sherlock? I just remember reading that. I'm like, man, I'm really disappointed in myself. That was just so stupid of me to say. How is this the ground level? I wonder how. You goddamn idiots. Alright, we planted dirt. Now let's plant the water. Good thinking, IB18. Water should help the seed grow. Yeah, the dirt's nice and moist now, but what if it dries out? There's only so much water from this little tube. I'll hold on to the tube for now, just in case. We've given it dirt and water, but will that be enough? Oh, so is there more you can do then with the plant? I guess it needs a substantial amount of water. I do apologize. I'm gonna go back to the plant person just one more time. I'm really fascinated. I just want to see if there's anything that actually leads to that. I don't think it would be its own ending, though. If it would, that'd be really cool. I want to see if there's anything more to the plant lane before we move on, because I don't. Once I move on, I feel like I'm just not gonna come back to it. So I want to make 110% sure. Also, where are these fucking beans? Where's the beans? I need them for the pudding. Okay, that's it. There's no new dialogue. I thought we were gonna ask if he could water her, but I guess not. Now we go for the beans. The thing we need for the button. Dun 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 da da dum dum da da dum dum da da dum 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 da da dum dum. Bye, lady. I apologize if I don't spend any time talking to you. It's not that I want. It's just big thanks. And the Messiah. I got a lot of things I gotta go through, honey. I'm sorry. I'm just a busy little girl. I can't help it. All right. Let's take this bad boy, and then we can go up to the. We can go down to the ground, cause that's how it works. The elevator goes down, not up. I don't know who would think an elevator just always goes up. Clearly, just an idiot. Clearly, just an idiot. Now we can go into the city. There's not too much I want to explore, by the way, in this city. Generally, well, actually, that's a lie. There's a few things I do want to show. But there is just, it's a simple little tune. And we can all sing along while we're going up this stupid elevator. No, stop! Get me! I'm so sorry, buddy. I just stopped talking. I just need the. I need to go. Please, get me out of this elevator. I can't. The subtle tune is too strong. Like I was saying, there's not too much I want to look in this area, primarily because, if I am correct, the true ending lies with that area in the area we were into earlier with like the numbers. That being said, there is something I still do want to look. I mean, that being said, I might actually need something up here. I didn't really go too far. I didn't want to trigger. I didn't want to go to a point of no return if possible. But still, there is something I do actually want to see, and it is the fox. So if I recall, it could be completely nothing, but I remember at the time reading that, not thinking too much of it. But looking back in the footage, I remember the fox saying, if you find a way to return, please do so. That could be referring to Nico returning home, but that also could be referring to us doing another loop, which is why I want to be comment. There was also something else I just wanted to check out, because I completely forgot as well. Is this a hidden wall? Because it just looks like a hidden wall. A curious marking on the wall. It looks like a ram. Yeah, there's nothing else around that. Okay, sure. the mystery wall doesn't look like a mystery wall. That looks like a god. That is a door. You're not gonna convince me. Even still, I do want to go to the fox. I want to see if anything changes. If that dialogue was simply referring to Nico becoming, going home, or referring to something else. Oh. So you found a way back after all. Okay, so I was right. It was to do with the loop specifically. Huh? But I never been here before. That means, have you met the others? Others? You're the only fox I've seen. Wait, there's that one plush in Calmness in Lula's house. Right, IB-18? It's not the time. We will meet again. Huh, so there is still more to you. That's fascinating. Okay, then the fox is probably tied to another ending. Okay. Before I leave this area for good, there is one thing I do want to show. It's one of the two things. In fact, actually, I probably should. You know, no, I'm not gonna go to that. I'm not gonna go to that elevator. I'm just super confident if I go down to the goddamn fucking number, it's gonna shoot me up, beam me, beam me up, Scotty. I'm just very content that's gonna be the way it goes. Does that? Has it changed? Okay, fine. Fuck you, game. Gonna change the pattern on me. You can't. No, it'd be too easy if you know the solution. God, I hate you. So I will admit, I know this was gonna take a while to begin with. That being said, I am slowly running out of time. So I don't know if I'm gonna make my way up there all the way, because that would require me to do a few more things, which I don't know if I necessarily have the time for. I was gonna say, can I fast travel? Because I am technically in the area to fast travel. I guess. Did I cancel? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna go down the elevator and check the other place. So one of the things I did want to mention, and as much as I would like to show it, I am just slowly running out of time, so I think it makes sense to just talk about it. The reason why I'm confident there's more endings as one is primarily due to the fact of two reasons. A, there is a book with the dice lady, which I think I skimmed at when I was saying hi to the little grumpy lady. She was not a fan of the little toot. Neither am I. Can we go, Nika? Thank you. Stupid. There was a book that specifically talked about there being multiple possibilities, right? It showed a dice. And it asked, well, it says ask me. It asked the question in the book, which one did you get? And I bring this up primarily because, right, if we go back to the gallery, you'll get all these cool pictures. This is great. All this stuff. Yada, yada, yada. All the dreams. This is really beautiful, by the way. I do apologize. But you get to this. And then you get to a very curious thing. Now, I didn't really think about this at the time because there's no reason I would. But I was randomly looking at the credits. And I noticed that there are 6 different versions of... God, I forgot her name. I feel so bad. Honey, miss it. Let's a dice lady. I don't know if this has any, insignificant, this could just be a random thing or not, but this is one of the reasons why I believe in multiple endings, because why would you make 6 versions, essentially, of this credit, right, if it's not to maybe represent a certain ending? That being said, if that is the case, then it's only gonna represent an ending depending on when you insert the light, because that's when this credit scene happens, right? So this can't be attached to shattering the light and sending Nico home. That's not the case. It can't be attached to that. So it's just one of the things that makes me curious, because as well, from what I saw, we got number 2. We didn't get 1. We got 2, which is just odd, considering that's the default ending you get. Again, this could be nothing. This could just be maybe just flavor. Maybe the devs like, hey, screw it, we'll just do it. It's like a little fun RNG thing. I don't know. It's one of the things that make me assume there's multiple endings. Now that I got that out of the way, let's go into the elevator. I don't know if this necessarily is gonna take us to the ending, but if it does, I guess we're gonna see a new outcome. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's another bed. IB-18. I don't know who put this bed here. Yeah. But this bed will bring you back to the beginning of your journey. Keep this in mind before you decide to let Nico sleep here. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? No. Suppose more work to do. I'm so sorry. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. So that will reset our journey. Why would you want to do that out of curiosity? maybe you need to reset your journey one more time. I mean, it could be tied to the fox, right? I assume all those people are relevant. In fact, if I'm correct, those people are probably previous versions of the prophet, considering the fact that they all have their own symbol, right? They have glowing eyes. Nico's the only one in this universe that has glowing eyes, which meant to, you know, emphasize that she is a prophet. So that might be the reason why. Okay, so they're all like a form of a prophet. Maybe the true ending is then tied to the fox, but if that's the case, again, I do apologize. I'm trying to figure this out on my own. I don't want to use a cheat sheet, but still, I'm just trying to think how you would. Why would you want to return to the beginning of your journey? That just seems like such an odd decision to make. Okay, well, since I don't know exactly what I need to do in there, I think I'm gonna change trajectory for a different course. I think instead of getting the true ending this episode, I'm gonna go for a different thing. I think instead of please wait for instruction on security attacks, please. Oh, sorry, my bad. Can you let me do this? Thank you. Like that was random too. That's great. Just gotta make every puzzle random. I mean, replayability, I get it. You don't want people to cheat the puzzle, but still, it's so annoying, bro. I hate that puzzle. Hate's a strong word. I slightly dislike it. Okay? Not the biggest fan. Wait, what am I doing? I can't. I've come here too early. She's not going to give me the... Yeah, she's not. You should head there in that direction. You'll find eventually. She's not going to give me her cards. We haven't gone to the library. God. Came here just a little too early. My bad. Doesn't that lady look kind of familiar to you? Yeah. That is something else we'll do. Just hold up. My brain. I'm moving too fast for my own good. I gotta go. I forgot there's an order to which you actually have to do things. My bad. Gotta get to Mr. Robot first. Since I'm not sure entirely what that sort of, since I entirely don't know how to activate that sort of clock thing, that will give us what, from what I've read, is the true ending of this game. We're gonna change trajectory. So setting in the true ending in this episode, we're actually gonna work our way towards the alternate ending, which is letting Nico return home. To be honest, I actually really don't want to do this ending just because it gives me the feeling that it's going to be, I have to just waste my time more, why don't you? Thanks! Can't speed this up. I'm gonna punch this woman, I swear to God. Not actually going to. Violence is not something I should endorse. Never punch someone. I would never punch a lady. I'm just saying though, this fucking dice head. I'm gonna roll her some numbers she doesn't get. Her ass down here. Yeah, I know. Don't do it again, please! Thanks. We've now talked to the lady. I now know how to get there. Stop! Now we can get the key card from old Kimberly. Okay? God damn it. As much as I don't want to see what I am assuming is the bad ending, if we can't do the true ending this episode, I want to at least get a ending. I think it'd be interesting not to see. Plus, I do want to see every aspect of this game to some semblance degree. I am interested, even if it is going to hurt my tiny, tiny little heart. Real quick, before I go get my picture and essentially speed my way to the end of this game, I do actually want to know. God, you have so much text. Did you always have this much? I was curious, right? There's something I actually forgot to do in my original. If I give her the amber, will she recognize who it's from? Because I imagine, yeah, I was gonna say, right? I thought it was odd that Nika would say maybe she knows, and of course, like everything, it only occurred to me after I finished the video. I was like, oh, didn't do that. I was gonna say, if you give her the amber, will she recognize it? That's how. How did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked kind of like you. I see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know. I even based on myself, so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We want to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person, a robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh, give it its own sort of like personality, a real human. But turns out you can't really build Something like that. Yeah, too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only thing I ever seen. That was the only time I ever seen a robot go rogue. Seriously, in my life, I'll tell you what. Rogue? But she seemed nice when we talked, even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle work of that. After he was through, he ended up turning out just like how she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. Sorry, but the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that, and now she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. Okay, yeah, so the letters were from you. I'm sorry. Sorry for Emily. No, you're fine. You should hold on to that, Amber, okay? I will. Oh, and we actually get a profile from her. Oh. God, I really do love her design. I love all the character designs. They're great. The brilliant and highly respected head engineer of the refuge, Kip is responsible for many advances in robot technology that make our life easier every day. She's also the creator of many robots that can be met throughout the world. Most notably, Silver, the Baron's head engineer who is based off Kip's own image. Silver was intended to be the first of a new type of robot that could think and act like a person. Unfortunately, the difficulty of that task, sorry, I'm talking way too fast, led to her going rogue during development. Though Silver was eventually stabilized, that day left a scar on their relationship that has yet to heal. Though her creators are well known, the creator herself prefers to keep a low profile and work on her work. It's likely that few outside of her colleagues have ever seen here. Aw, that's a shame that essentially trauma is what helps that relationship down. Even though you could make the argument that going rogue, I mean, I don't know exactly what she means when she says going rogue. Maybe she hurt people. I don't necessarily no. Do I need to? I probably need to talk to you if I want to understand. Then again, is this? Yeah, they definitely changed the path on the goddamn camera. God! I hate you people. Oh, it didn't change. You're just not gonna let me. Oh, did I? Was it really that simple? I just had to. Hey, at least I remembered. I guess. I just needed to press the button. I thought it would automatically do. Okay. It's not a big deal, just... At least some things don't change. Stop! No, I didn't mean to! I'm pressing... I keep thinking A is my inventory button. You goddamn fucking dum-dum. No, not the tube! Get it out of here! The card. Stop! We got what we need. Let's go to the library. Let's finish this ending. I swear to God, game, I'm gonna hurt you if you don't. Can I please go through? Thank you. God, I really gotta use the bathroom. I'm so sorry. I've been holding this in for a while. I will be right back. I'm so sorry. I do gotta say, I never knew this. Granted, it does make sense in hindsight, knowing. Right, it is really funny. I do apologize, by the way. I know this is a bit of a random bit of topic to get on. Yes, I know. You killed us all! Sorry, just that bit of music. Trauma. Oh, I'm here! That's right, I forgot. You know what? Hold up. Nico, shut up. Your trauma, I know. It's sad. Real quick, I do apologize. Ignore my nonsense. This is what I was talking about. This is the book I was talking about, right? She believed in the multiverse series, blah, blah, blah. I recently found the theory is easy to believe. Nonetheless, I wrote blah, 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 blah. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? This is what I was referring to when I was talking about the multiple endings. And that this is exactly what I was talking about. I don't know if this is one of the hints that there are more than like 1 or 2 endings, right? There's maybe 6 of them. I could be wrong, but this is what I assumed. Of course, this could be just maybe a thing that changes slightly depending on what you do throughout the game. Like, you know, if you plant the lady, maybe you get it. I don't know. That could just be a fun thing. But that's one of the reasons why I thought it. Sorry, I was gonna say something else. It's just the book. I had to talk about it while I was there, right? I was gonna say on just a random side topic. I do apologize. I was always curious, right? Because oh, that's right, you have to give her food. I forgot. God. Nico! You're making this take so much longer. It's not her fault. She's hungry. I mean, I could have said no, but I'm not gonna be mean to the child. My moral compass. God damn it! I'll continue what I was saying when we get to the when we get to the tower, okay? I just remembered. How do I get to the... It's still here, right? This is the original entrance. I really hope so. I don't. Yes, it is. Okay. I was about to say, wait, how do I get? This is the one that opens, right? Thank God. I was like, I just forgot. I was gonna say, right? This is actually something I've always randomly wondered, right? I kind of assumed it was attached to my metabolism because I use the bathroom a lot. I know this is disgusting. Listen, potty mouth behavior. I know. Charles, you don't know. We don't want to know about your business. No, it actually is really interesting, right? To a degree. I've always been curious because I have a habit of needing to use the bathroom. You know, hit the can. Dude thing. Number 2, right? No to poop. Listen, gotta do it. And I've always assumed that was attached to my metabolism, because it's just a natural thing, right? I have metabolism, it just burns my stuff, and it has to go through some way, so that's kind of how I assumed. However, I also just thought about this. I love coffee. I've been addicted to it since I was a child, alright? And I never thought about it until, like, I think my roommate told me. But the coffee gives you the old poop, the old doop, gives you the runs. Okay? Which, when I thought about it, I'm like, huh, this thing that you use beans, essentially, to make gives you the runs. How strange. It's like it all makes sense. What are the odds? Apologies, it's just something I was thinking about while I was, doing my business. Like, oh yeah. No wonder I need to. Maybe if I stop drinking this! I spilled it on my desk. God. Now I gotta clean up. And just thinking, maybe if I didn't spend so much time drinking all this coffee, maybe I wouldn't be so addicted to this crap. I really don't want to see this, man. It's gonna hurt. Oh, but hey, maybe it'll be a better ending than I think. Maybe it'll be much better. Maybe I'll be like, yes, this is the true ending. I really hope not, man. I'm gonna hate this so much. We're going to return home. I don't. I really don't. But since we are here, we might as well see this ending. I trust your judgment. IB18. Oh, is that Nico? IB18? What happened? It's very dark in here. Oh! I can see a line at the end of the passage! I think I hear a voice too. Mama? I can hear her calling me. All I need to do is pass through this wall. I'll finally be home again. IB18. I guess this is a goodbye. I'm glad I got to meet you, IB18. Thank you for everything. Oh, she gets off the screen. Huh. Yeah, this isn't what I want to see. God. I know what I did. I know. Don't need it. Stop. Don't just. Consequences of my actions. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. They're all dead. But maybe it's painless. Maybe they don't feel it. Right? I hate this. I knew I would. It doesn't. It's a decision that doesn't feel right, no matter what. I mean, I'm even like Nico being home, that's great, but even still, like, just feels so wrong. And the fact that they have to show you as well is like, of course they do. What wouldn't they do? Well, you think they're gonna let you not see the consequences of your actions? Of course! Suffer, you sack of shit. I know what I did. I'm sorry. The fact is, well, I didn't even notice that. The fact that the credits is purely in black to emphasize essentially what you did, versus the other ending where it's purely white, emphasize the good you did. And just like the original game, it ends on the same shot. Fatal error, savior not found, shutting down. And that is essentially the bad ending. Huh. I still hated that so much. So out of curiosity then, if I do load up the game, will it just do the same thing as the New Game Plus? Will it just like start the same way where, I mean, yeah, it didn't give me the controls and that, so I guess it would make sense. And will Nico wake up saying a magic 18 again? She does, okay. Well guys, I'm going to call it here for this video. I do apologize. We gotta, if we're ever, listen, there we are, the tower. I let it mute, I do apologize. As much as I do want to continue, I mean, I say that, I am going to continue. I'm not gonna, I can't just stop! I have to know the true ending, because that's going to piss me off if I don't. But still, nonetheless, I do apologize. I am going to call it here. I know we came into this video with the intent of seeing the Solstice ending, it required more stuff that I am unsure. But even still, we saw an ending. Certainly saw an ending. I mean, that being said, it actually doesn't feel the worst in the world. There's definitely endings that hurt a lot more, right? The fact that Nico actually does get to go home, there's still like a silver line, if nothing else. But even still, just like, The fact that you essentially just killed off an entire world, it's just, it does not. It does not sit right with me. It really doesn't. But still, nevertheless, that is the end of this video. Again, I do apologize. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to try to trim out as much fat as I can. As many unnecessary thoughts as I have, I'm going to try to cut it all down so it ends up being at least within the hour range. But if it does end up being a little longer, I do apologize. But still, nonetheless, I'm going to stop here. There's still more to be done. There's still one more episode left of this game, and hopefully we can end. That being said, I am actually glad we did this ending. I would have hated to end the series on that ending. That actually would have triggered me. So, if nothing else, it's sad we saw that ending, but hey, at least we're going to end the last episode on a banger, if nothing else. So yeah, I'm going to shut up. Thank you everyone for watching. It does mean a lot to my tiny heart. Let me know down below what you think of this episode, the events, this ending. Did you like it? I hope not. I didn't. Maybe you found some joy in it. I don't know. And without further ado, my name is, of course, as always, Imaginary18, and hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. And stay safe, guys. Okay. Bye.